Tonight, there are new state recommendations for school bus safety following a deadly school bus crash in Clark County near Dayton last August that killed 11-year-old Aiden Clark. Well, after that tragedy, Governor DeWine formed a school bus safety working group to come up with recommendations to improve safety. And today, that group released its report. Among the recommendations, increasing driver education by requiring 6 hours of advanced driver safety training each year. Provide funding for districts for bus upgrades, such as adding external cameras, maybe adding outside LED lights to make buses more visible. Also, enhance the penalties for drivers who violate traffic laws in school zones or around school buses. However, one thing that the working group did not recommend: requiring seatbelts on school buses.
Parent, as a member of the community, it just seemed kind of makes sense. As somebody who tells their kid, buckle up every time they get in the car, kind of makes sense. However, as a group, after hearing from the experts, hearing from our bus drivers, looking at the data or the lack of data from states that have mandated seatbelts, and listening to school districts who have tried pilot programs on their buses, we became convinced that a statewide mandate of seatbelts on buses is not the most effective use of government resources to keep our kids safe.
Well, on the flip side of that debate, the student who died in the Clark County crash was ejected from the bus when the school bus driver tried to avoid a minivan that crossed the center line. That bus hit the minivan and rolled on its side. I'll have more coming up at 6 on the recommendations. Also, we'll tell you what happened to the driver of the minivan that caused the bus crash.